goes well tomorrow, that Luka is expected to make his Laker debut Saturday at home against the Pacers, is his health and making sure he doesn't have a reoccurrence of that injury.
Austin Reeves buries a three. Thank you, Jared. And Coach, it does Doncic on the floor together.
Well, it might take a little bit of time. If you remember when Kyrie Irving went, two ball-dominant guards, outstanding. And look, with LeBron James and Luka Doncic, they're going to get great shots every time.
In the books, little turnaround jumper from LeBron, who is the Western Conference Player of the Week. It was announced Michael Jordan as Norman Powell, an all-star snub, gets to the basket. And the Clippers out in front. We're just filling up. And Jackson Hayes, a high flyer, packs one down.
Is into his fifth game, has not missed a two-point field goal. Did miss 1-3, but he's 13.
Connect. Leonard has been playing well after missing a good chunk of the schedule early. Here's Hachimura. They've got to step up their game. Hachimura's played well, but obviously the chatter about the Lakers needing another big.
Both those guys are going to be a big part of it going forward. Hachimura will stay in the starting lineup regardless of anything else.
Reeves with a couple of buckets early, including a three. He's got a quick 5 points. Kawhi Leonard gets to the paint. Hayes there for him. And timeout. Ty Lue. Quick little 6-0 burst by the...
That's what he does well.
Of the LA Lakers. Again, as I reported moments ago, a confirmation that Luka should be a legacy player and a legacy franchise, but it's come at some cost over the last couple of days. Multiple media reports the fact that he could have earned a super max contract this upcoming summer. Luka disputed the fact this morning. He said he absolutely would have inked that contract. By the way, he is no longer Supermax eligible now that he's with thereof, and how that's contributed to the multiple injuries he's had throughout the years. Guys, it'll be interesting to see how he adjusts.
Well, look, I think that the spotlight on Luka, wherever he is always going to be bright. He's been able to maybe get by and be great, not at optimum conditioning to be one of the best players in this league.
And certainly a little extra motivation now. And these are some of the name players who land here. Luka, the latest of which, and this trade here involving Anthony Davis and Luka Doncic, the first for each other. And the Lakers, even with the Clippers kind of dominating this series, the Lakers have grabbed the headlines as Kawhi Leonard buries a three. And after that timeout,
James Harden got his shot blocked, stayed with it, got the ball out to Leonard.
Zubac ends up on LeBron James. Skilled, even after all these years, can control the game whenever he wants. So impressive to watch. LeBron and Luka together. Jones Jr. is having a nice year for the Clippers with a little turnaround in the paint. Rui Hachimura answers with a three ball. Gives the Lakers the lead. See Gabe Bennett. Leonard pulling his way in on Vincent. LeBron, who stepped on the sideline, secured the ball, but on the sideline. And it'll be Clippers ball here. Championship team with Cleveland. Coach and J.J. Redick, first year as the Lakers head coach. And they're playing well right now. They've won 8 of their last 10. This trade had figured out at least some of their defensive woes, but then you trade massively.
No question. They've been great defensively. Fabulous game the other day against high-powered offense in New York. Going to be a real challenge for the Lakers with the guys they have left on their roster.
By the way, Davis did not play. He's expected back soon with that abdominal strain. Max Christie did play and played well off the bench. Foul on the Clippers here is going to put Hayes at the line. And a reminder that the NBA on TNT 2's voted partner of the NBA. Challenge. Ty Lue wants to challenge this call.
Success challenge, it's been overturned to a no call. In the immediate aftermath, Zubac had possession of the ball, LA Clippers will retain to the mandatory window, but have the ability for a second challenge later in the game.
After review, it is deemed to be a whistle. Ivica Zubac had possession of the ball. Clippers will retain possession of the first quarter.
Per ball.
They'll retain their challenge. He clawed him. The claw with the claw.
He's done.
Jones Jr. hits his second three. He's got a quick 8 points here in the first half of this first quarter. 28 and 21. Trying to fight their way inside the top six and stay that way as LeBron, the glass LeBron, who's 3 for 3 to start his night.
LeBron's great in the post. Doesn't like to go down this to really adjust.
Jones Jr. called for the foul. Unlikely Ty Lue will challenge the second foul on Derrick Jones Jr.
Which is unfortunate because he's off to a great start. We're going to get Chris Dunn for the Clippers, and one of the big reasons that this Clipper team is as good as they are defensively.
Reason they are as good as they are defensively.
Well, look, he's done a fabulous job. As an unbiased observer, I will tell fabulous job with this defense, and they've made a lot of improvement. But Austin Reeves right there rises up and made both of his threes.
The Lakers have only missed 3 shots. 2 of those are 3-pointers. Harden comes up short. There's Dunn. Our snubs, you had him as an all-star starter in your voting.
I had a media vote. I had him as a starter, and I think the Powell here early in the year has been Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That was a no-brainer. But everyone, James Harden, his teammate, in my opinion, have not been as good as Norm Powell.
Mid-range jumper. Reeves is playmaking right now. Sets up Hachimura, and another one is down. And the Lakers from the field, they're 4 of 6 from 3-point range.
And there's Norman Powell shooting a 3, shooting 8th in the league in threes made per game. Almost 3.5 a game.
He missed their game Sunday, earns tonight, and off to a great start as Kawhi misses, and it's Vincent who secures the rebound. Reeves.
Kawhi Leonard struggled the other day in Toronto, 6 for 18. Starts out 1 for 3 tonight.
Harden and Leonard running the majority of this first quarter as per normal. Vanderbilt with it's another 3-ball, their 5th of this first quarter. And the Lakers are up 31-20.
And these are teams that are in the bottom 5 in three-pointers made.
Talk about the Clippers defense, and the Lakers are shooting it so well right now that the numbers don't add the NBA. They're 3rd in steals, holding opponents' 3-point percentage, their 3rd best. They're the board. This is a much improved defensive group with the Clippers, but the Lakers inside. Vanderbilt comes up short, got his own and puts it back.
He's okay. You hope that they're not going to be able to do it over the course of a full game, but you can't be giving up.
In traffic, able to secure a little space, and Chris Dunn able to deliver one for the Clippers. Had him on the shelf for 7 games. And we will take the timeout. There's Jeff, and I'm sure he's got a lot of thought.
Both have had success as head coaches in the league, and then J.J. Redick has Nate McMillan and pain right now. Absolute pain as they give up another layup coming out of the timeout.
That was Dalton Connect. He's the player of the year for the Bulls last year. As Powell goes to the basket, is fouled. Has knocked down a couple of threes, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. With the Clippers down 10. Game homestand. We got Indiana Thursday. They're staring at an 8-game road trip next week. Area experience the All-Star action live by visiting NBAevents.com or downloading the NBA event. NBA All-Star San Francisco and the Bay Area. We're going to have some events over in Oakland. Always one of the loudest arenas in the NBA. And it'll be good to see that venue
in the last few years.
LeBron James back on the floor, barrels his way in. Dunn called for the. You know, we had Trae Young of the Hawks last week, Norm Powell of the Clippers this week, and
I think so. And look, I also would have Norman Powell. We saw no one's increased their scoring average more this year. Improved player, but the crazy thing with most improved, our producer Tom Heights said to me before the game, and he might be right, that
point, and he is improved, believe it or not. Jokic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander seem like the two. What a pass! Oh, connect with a two-handed jam. And LeBron James served it up on a
26,000 points and 8,000 assists. The other one of the others is James Harden. And then the great
Nicola Batum misses his first chance. Down the board, Porter Jr. missed it. And LeBron backs his way in and cannot get the bounce, but again, we'll go to the line this year.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Look, this is LeBron James's greatest skill, his passing.
It was, and he keeps stacking to it. His son Bronny is on the bench for the Lakers tonight. And available during the week. 4 games. Lakers went 3-1. He averaged 27.5 for the week last week. To be putting up these numbers, he said he surprises himself. LeBron for 3 on the second chance. Hayes,
the best defensive rebounding team in the league this year. That's unforgivable. You get LeBron James to miss 2, you end up with a 3.
42 on the board here in the first quarter. His man misses, and a chance to add to it. Lakers currently on a 7-0 ride. First quarter points. Oh, what a pass. Coffee is about the only highlight here in the last 3 minutes for the Clippers. LeBron James,
in this trade, with also the excitement of getting Luka and Maxey and Markieff. We're obviously thrilled to have Luka on this team.
Challenges you're asking your team to answer defensively.
We have to be great with our shifts. We have to be a team. It takes 5 guys to guard in this NBA.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck, guys.
Thanks, Jared, and thanks to J.J. Redick and acumen. You kind of had a hunch he'd be a great broadcaster or a great coach. I'm not sure I saw him as the Lakers coach right away, traded away, and he said that was probably the hardest part, is having to reconcile with those guys in your first year.
Helped you be successful. Anthony Davis having a fantastic year, and then Max Christie really a big as LeBron James just continues to go to work. So it's always tough to lose guys, but when you have 5 players in the game who can lead your franchise for the next decade, it's a no-brainer.
News as Kawhi Leonard gets inside and scores. He said a lot of his coaches came to his room and they just sat in the middle and said, we didn't talk about basketball, we just kind of talked about personnel, lives, and the trade, and players will take care of itself. And I'm sure they're very excited right now at the prospect of getting Luka and LeBron on the. It happened Saturday. Jared reported as we hit the air that Luka Doncic will not play Thursday, but target
3 guys in the history of the league averaging career averages of 25 points. The third one again, the great Oscar Robertson.
The big O. Yeah.
When you're in the company of LeBron, Clipper defense, second best in the league. This is as bad as they've been all year. It's one thing to give up the made 3. It's just layups. You're not going to have any chance to stop anybody giving those shots.
Good ball movement here. His man is carving up the Clippers, scoring and passing. His points created are huge. And that comes up short. Hachimura gets his own. Finney Smith, nothing there. And is on him with 3 to shoot. LeBron rises up, misses. Hachimura, a third chance, 55-31, and a 10-2 Laker run.
But again, it's the best defensive rebounding. They only give up 12 second chance points a game. Second best in the league. So the Lakers, not defensive team.
Lakers with 14 assists on their 22 makes. They've had 9. Porter Jr. coming off a 17-point game and a loss in Toronto Sunday. And that was without 5 assists. Again, LeBron, but cannot finish that. Oh. Batum, 3-pointer, good. Nico Batum able to drop now. It has just been a rush by the Lakers.
Way too many layup attempts. 3. You've got to take away the easy ones.
Finney Smith goes strong. Leonard the block right there for the Blue.
James just carving up the LA Clippers' second-ranked defense. 4 assists already.
And that's in 13 minutes on the floor, those 24 points created. LeBron head of steam LeBron on his way, spins one in, put a little English off the glass. Got the steal and the finish, and there's another turnover. Zubac gets it right back. Right now, down 20 on their home floor.
Yeah, and a very defensively step behind every play down here. They've hung their hat on the defense. A missed pass and a Rui Hachimura three, his third of the night.
30 points have come from beyond the arc for the Lakers, or points in the paint right now for the Lakers. They got 26 points inside the paint. The game plan is being head of the snake for all of it.
Yeah, he gets a steal, and there's been nobody in the history of the game better in the open floor. Bounce pass to the weak side corner, right on target. Rui Hachimura knocks it ready tonight.
Sits down next to his 20-year-old son, who's sitting next to Reeves. Little turnaround, no good. Zubac with the rebound. His second unit without LeBron on the floor, making to extend that lead. I mean, what a thrill that's got to be every night. Just that scene right there. Powell passes up a three, drives it. Zubac.
What Ivica Zubac does is he's very patient inside, gathers, gets his feet under him.
There's Zubac. Zubac fouls Vanderbilt on his way in. Coach, he's on track to become the first.
Yeah, look, he's been tremendous. A career year out of him. Fourth in the league in rebounding for high, shooting 61% from the floor. Just great all around.
Yeah, on TNT Tuesday is brought to you by Indeed. The world can work better now.
And will be even bigger going forward with Christie and Anthony Davis gone. They're going to need help on the defensive defenders on this Laker team.
Amir Coffey, a little bit out of control, can't gather it. First half action. It has been mostly Lakers in this one. Hachimura, shot fake, drives. Hachimura, 3 years at Gonzaga. Came from Japan, didn't speak much of the language when he arrived. Few. Now in his 6th year. Was originally a top 10 pick by Washington. He'll be
been fantastic. 14th in the league in three-point percentage. On a good roll right now. Looks like guy that also will have to really step up defensively. If you look at his starting lineup, it's going to be Luka Doncic, a 40-year Jackson Hayes. You would think Hachimura has to be the #1 perimeter defender.
Coming back from a calf injury, Hachimura averaging nearly 19 a game. He's got 5th from the mid-range, his first made basket after starting this one 0 for 6.
Turnover of the night against a team that is 6th in the league in forcing turnovers, and they're able to convert it in.
A lot of credit to Steve Ballmer. They hosted the Fire Aid concert here and at the Forum, and they've donated $100 million to Fire Aid here, and an incredible effort by. We give him a lot of credit. He's always fun to watch when the Clippers are playing better. He gives us
anybody rooting for the Clippers right now here in this first half.
An amazing effort, the money for the first time, and from our hotel looking down at a lot of the destruction, and we were up high enough to be able to. We are thinking about everyone and praying that things improve quickly, and as Vincent buries a three. So these guys play with their thoughts, certainly.
Yeah, look, and there's so many people, not only just in the city, but in these organizations here. And, you know, hats off to Steve Ballmer and everybody from both.
LeBron James will re-enter. 3 rebounds as well, had a steal. Derrick Jones Jr. missed the layup. He shoots 2 here. LeBron James in all his glory tonight, Coach.
We've been watching this for 22 years. It's amazing. Great, fun to play with, making everybody around him look better.
Luka, players say they want to pattern their game after LeBron. Very few can do it. Luka at his size did it, has done first time on the bench with the Lakers, and he'll be on the floor soon. calf training for the backboard, and there'll be a shot clock violation. Lakers turn it over for just the third time.
Very good defensive possession by the Clippers tonight. They've hung their hat on the defensive end of the
A four-game homestand, the Clippers hoping to take advantage of their time at Intuit Dome. A lot of wins in his NBA career, 340 of them as a matter of fact. Next win, tied. 3 to shoot. Powell's got to put one up. Elevates and comes up short. Good Lakers. Zubac's on him. To the corner, 3-ball, good. Norm Powell sticks the landing on a corner 3 with LeBron closing out.
Instead of running for a layup to the rim, Norm Powell runs to the corner and knocks down a 3.
Reeves at the controls, fouled.
Austin Reeves into double figures. He's got 5 assists.
Final minute of play here at Intuit Dome in the first half. Lakers by 20. James gets it right back. James fouled and clicking on all cylinders right now. Jackson Hayes knew just what to do.
Luka Doncic laughed so many times, just goes through the contact and converts.
For number 23, Harden gets a step on LeBron. Thought he was fouled. Letting Ray Acosta have it a little bit on his way down the floor.
A little frustration.
Powell picks up LeBron. He finds Reeves. Into the corner it goes. Shot done. Comes up short. And that first half, the Lakers with 33 points from beyond the arc. The other 30 were in the paint. And here, Lakers first possession. Norm Powell had a nice first half as he goes with a reverse. The Clippers coach, Zubac, Harden, Kawhi, they combine to go 5 for 20. Just 13 fouled. And Ivica Zubac will go to the free throw line for 2.
In the game, 6th in the league in assists right now. And as we said earlier, one of 3 guys. He won't get an assist for this one, but it's points that he's created.
Let's listen into some sound from...
We get a stop. Let's get out and run. Keep pushing the ball, all right? The tip coming back to rebound. It's a hell of a play. It's a hell of a play.
J.J. Redick, first year as a head coach. Production company that was going well, and now he has... Shortly, if you are just joining us here, is Derrick Jones Jr. in transition, and the Clippers are having a good... He's targeting Saturday as his first game as a member of the Lakers. Will not play Thursday, and the game finishes.
Well, and much better ball pressure out front, and then Kawhi Leonard just goes to sleep. Kawhi Leonard is one of the most efficient players we've had in this game for a long time, almost to the point of becoming a liability defensively.
The corner, no. Would have been a big shot for momentum's sake. Chance to get with Andy Smith, no good. Shots aren't falling like they were early. Second chance here for the Lakers. Taft gives him a third chance. Up top, Reeves to Hayes.
Well, listen, the Lakers are just playing close from an effort standpoint. That's the difference in this game.
We just heard J.J. Redick, McHale in his coaching days, when all he said was, just try harder.
Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of hustles to a long rebound just can't corral it. This Laker team playing with great energy. Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns, and shut them both down.
Over to Jared Greenberg.
Well, guys, one time he said there was no message for us to deliver to this team. There's nothing to say to generate energy. We're playing our crosstown rivals to go.
Thank you, Jared, and that's the truth. Pretty simple for a correction as this one's going.
Vociferously that he gets teed up by Ray Acosta. And Harden at the line now.
Here.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in his career. Sorry.
See, why you got to be that way? But it is the first this year. And I think J.J. Redick yelling at the refs to wake up. Now Zubac is waking up the wall back there.
Well, but again, we talked about fly by and then dunk it.
Now Harden takes a shot from Reeves, be a foul.
He gets LeBron up in the air on the fake, finishes with the easy dunk. His patience inside.
James breaks inside. Zubac there, and waved the basket off the foul prior to.
Is to force the Lakers to cut back door and shoot layups.
James at the line for two. As the Clippers trying to fight their way back here. James with 22. Prime. From streaming to shipping, it's on Prime. 3 points. And it's 79-61. 3.
It's his third one of the night. Jones and Norman Powell playing well.
Toronto Sunday, missed them both. Lakers turn it over. Harden running with Jones Jr., who can fly! And Derek Jones Jr.
This is how the Clippers have to get back in the game. They've got to create offense off of their defense, of course, the second half.
Austin Reeves, a big three. Stems the tide for the time being. That's his third made three of the game.
Well, it's the Lakers' 12th made three, and that's what they average for.
Has hit two. And now Vincent skips it over to Reeves. Zubac's on him. Reeves.
No help there from the Clippers. No one in the gap on the drive. No help at the rim.
Three-pointer, no good. LeBron with a rebound. He's got 7 boards. 20. And just as the Clippers got it to within 13, that makes it a 7-0 run for the Lakers. Start of the game, Clippers at a -8.5. That has flipped. The Lakers have been outstanding tonight. Clippers got it to 13, but the Lakers on a 7-0 run here as Jones Jr. gives it to Kawhi. And
I did too, and I thought that's what he should have done, quite honestly.
I took like a full breath of air and everything. I was waiting for it.
Expected when they saw Derek Jones Jr. flying to the rim.
American Express store, using your American Express card and your player switches teams within 1 year of purchase. You can within 14 days. Learn more at nbastore.com/Amex. Appropriate for lost against Philadelphia in Philly in Embiid's return. Joel had a triple-double tonight, but Davis expected to play soon. Kawhi Leonard with the strip. Over, cannot make anything of the forced turnover.
They force the turnover, they get out, they've got numbers. This year is the turnovers. They're 27 in the league, 16 a game.
This is the second of 4 meetings. Clippers, it's a one-hander. Reeves stacking them up right now. He's got 17 points on 7 of 11 shooting. He's hit 3 threes. He's up. James Harden finds Jones Jr. for 3. Comes up short.
I mean, Austin Reeves gives the Lakers, both for himself and for his teammates, the Lakers are not going to have a lot of trouble going forward.
Reeves, he misses a 3. In this game tonight, Reeves been a major factor in the point guard position, and Leonard drives and lays it in. 6 of 18 in Toronto Sunday, 4 for 11 so far tonight. Puts the Lakers back in front by 21.
You've got a tech
Inside the line, and he got teed up by Ray Acosta.
No, I think he got teed up by John Conley court. That is a weak technical foul.
Reeves hit.
Happens on a consistent basis in the NBA. If you're going to call that, then you're going to call absolutely no way that should be a technical foul.
John Conley in his 4th NBA season. In front of him, looking up top, Zubac found the mismatch. Zubac missed it. Gets his own a couple of times. And now the ball loose. And Jared Vanderbilt has to be restrained. Frustration coming out of Ivica Zubac.
Zubac, who's been having a great year, is just having a rough night.
And so Zubac gets a tee.
Yeah, I think it should be a double technical.
It is. So it'll be Laker ball here.
Law.
It hasn't been that kind of night for him. J.J. Redick's Lakers unsighted in the Clippers' advantage through the last few years. Svensson misses short.
4 of the last 43 games in this series won by the Clippers.
James Harden will shake and bake. Another one short. Now 28-19. Clippers in that 6th spot. Top 6 into the playoffs. 7th Western Conference. Ty Lue has had great success against this Lakers. It was completely lopsided on the Lakers side for decades.
Against the Lakers.
Some contact there. Reeves gets a shot up on a good chat. And just imagine what those two are going to be able to accomplish together. First one's good for Reeves, and a chance to remind you the upcoming National. A lot of trade rumors swirling around some of those teams. ABC Saturday with Celtics Knicks. Let's go on the San Antonio Spurs.
I love that pick and roll combination. De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama. Interesting thing there with the Spurs is what are they doing with Chris Paul? Chris Paul's a ball dominant. Fox is not a guy who plays off the ball. It's almost like Chris Paul's going to have to come off the bench for this.
3 p.m. Eastern, and there figures to be some activity. This has been already an historic. Clippers did make a trade with the Jazz, picking up a couple of role pieces. Drew Eubanks in her. 21-point Laker lead.
There's still time, though. Leads can disappear in a hurry.
Hot pass goes out of bounds, and a Laker.
Eubanks and Mills there. I think Eubanks is going to prove to be one of the best under-the-radar moves made at their big. Eubanks brings them athleticism, energy, and physicality. Can be a big help numbers in the league. They're great when he's on the floor. They have really struggled with Zubac on the bench.
Takes them under the cap, which means they can be major players, the Clippers, in the buyout market if they choose.
Yeah, without getting living in is very complex, and it has made it very difficult for high payroll teams to make moves. Trade they just made are now $4 million below the tax, which means they can be a player in the buyout market, a team out player.
Well, and Los Angeles, thank you, Jared, is a desirable spot for players who might find themselves in. And the Clippers turn it over here. So some flexibility for Ty Lue and President Lawrence Frank.
The buyout market is always very competitive. Everybody in contention looking to land those guys where the best buyout guys land.
Coming to the end of the 3rd quarter, Harden got a deflection. Jay Herding. Chris Dunn called for the
to go get the ball, but LeBron goes to the floor first. Chris Dunn just jumps on top of him. The NBA.
Age 40.
Up 21.
On the floor.
On the floor first. Best player does that. It inspires everyone else. Everybody wants to think about inspiration. For heck with that. What is he doing on the court to inspire his teammates? Those are the kind of plays that teammates look.
Win over the Knicks.
Oh, he was fabulous in that game against New York. But the real has been tonight, holding the Clippers to 38%. When the Lakers, they're the team to beat for anybody.
Harden splits the double, is fouled on his way in. And a shot attempt, and he'll go to the line for a pair. He will. 5.6 HL stars from the U.S., Canada, Finland, and Sweden. They go head-to-head in the 4 nations face-off. Covered. Kevin Porter Jr. back on the floor. One last defense. Lakers had a 23-point lead at the half. It was 73-50. Last possession, 2 free throws for Harden. Lakers up 21. Here goes Shake Milton, and it goes. with 98 on the board through the first 3 quarters.
Well,
Reeves with 20 points.
key to this.
Today, J.J. Redick could not move in those few brief weeks that J.J. was a part of the Dallas Mavericks a few years ago.
Got some familiar faces. And can he stay healthy is going to be the major question. Luka Doncic has had a specific calf injury, and you know, we haven't talked much about the Dallas perspective of that, but they are obviously better for the now and the future, not really trusting that Luka's going to be able to either stay healthy right now. Luka has another year left on his contract, was eligible for the Supermax contract. Is a lot going on that feels like is going to be a best-selling book in about 10 years.
You know, figure out why Dallas would do that. I will say, obviously, that they're players better than we do. So we'll have to see. Years old to ship away.
A lot of this, guys, was about the contract. Nico Harrison said there were unknown would be willing to offer the Supermax. Lakers obviously unable to offer such a deal, but there is sort of buzz or rumors or anything. But this upcoming summer, Luka will have the ability, but doesn't have to sign a contract season, has a player option for nearly $49 million. So Luka, technically, Laker fans to feel at ease at what they had to give up, albeit many people think not as much as maybe they should have.
Well, whatever the case may be, we're not going to know how this trade worked out. Both teams believe they did the right thing, is that the NBA, the week of the Super Bowl, has grabbed most of the sports headlines. Really responsible for that. And we got the trade deadline coming up Thursday, so maybe more moves. Certainly top 3, top 5 all time. Lakers seem to be right in the middle of all these major acquisitions, 3 points in between as well. The Showtime Lakers. Going to put that Showtime on display here with Luka Magic.
There's no question, but I think the thinking around the league, having a follow-up. Rob Pelinka, the team's general manager, admitted earlier today that they do need a big. Obvious market for centers dry right now. Whether that is true or not, the Lakers are going to have to make a move to support LaMelo Martin from Philadelphia. But I would be stunned if Nico Harrison and Rob Pelinka are done dealing before Thursday.
Absolutely, and especially with the Lakers. Like, look, you've got LeBron James and Luka Doncic. You have to do everything up front, both their depth and their quality, as Hachimura knocks down his 4th 3 of the night. Certainly Oklahoma City, but maybe not even Houston, Memphis, and Nikola Jokic in the...
Zubac with just 8 points tonight in his 27 minutes. 8 points, 9 rebounds. Jackson Hayes.
They've done a great job the last 2 games as Dunn gets a steal. They've done a great job. Towns and Brunson in New York. And tonight, Kawhi Leonard, Harden, and Zubac up by the Lakers.
And for the record, we did ask for a respectful decline on this first day, but hopefully Thursday, Luka will not play Thursday. We'll have the game. Lake Doncic, we'll look forward to that. Hope you'll join us Thursday night, Crypto.com Arena. Lakers will return back home.
Plus, in 9 straight games, the Clippers trying to turn up their defense. Missed the layup.
See what kind of personnel for the rest of this one. Coffee and LeBron James called for the foul. Shocked.
Called for a foul.
Completely stunned. Hardly touched him. There's a lot of contact there.
Yeah, a lot of contact. Put that forearm right on.
Free throw. LeBron's had a big game. Big first half. He's kind of been on cruise control here in the second half. We remind you that the NBA on TNT Tuesday is brought to you by Straight Talk. Real unlimited data. Dunn will exit. 7.5 remaining here. Clippers have Indy, part of their 4-game homestand after they went 2-2 on their recent road trip.
Against San Antonio. But then Toronto just really took it to them.
To that game Sunday. And as a corner 3 by Vincent.
You know, Vincent makes this in the 3 games before that. Had 4 made threes against Boston in a big win for the Clippers. Lakers by 25. LeBron, great bounce pass. 9 assists on the night. 27 assists for the Lakers on 39 made buckets.
108-83. Lakers in front. Patty Mills and Drew Eubanks getting there to get some playing time. One guy that will not return, of course, is Kawhi Leonard. And we talked minutes load for Kawhi Leonard is 38. They're trying to ramp him up to get to that place. Having a hard time getting those minutes out of him the last 2 games.
They would love to play him 38 minutes in a position. He's not feeling any pain in that right knee. He's got no inflammation. He's still got a ways to go in terms of his conditioning, him that playing time, whether it's because of the minutes restriction or because of game circumstance. He's only the season. The Clippers would like to know at some point what they're going to have once the playoffs begin, assuming the Clippers were currently in the...
Yeah, look, no question. The most minutes he's played so far, 28 and a half minutes against the still time for them to ramp him up. This is game 48 for the Clippers, so still 30. Not going to do it in a 25-point game here in the fourth quarter.
Crowd reacting to Brock. We have said a lot. This man gets the block, ends up in the hands of Connect, and that's Stan the last few weeks, but these are always valuable minutes and always fun to watch Mills and Eubanks acclimated and get some time in to see Bronny James get more minutes on a missed opportunity.
No, absolutely. Look, we have had a lot of blowout games lately, Brian, and we've talked game. It's opportunity time for some of these guys to come in and not only their own coaches in these minutes. These are key minutes for these guys who don't get to play a lot.
20-year-old Bronny James thought he got all ball. Ray Acosta saying he got him on the elbow.
Certainly looks like he got him on the elbow.
Bronny James in the G League. Playing in 4 straight,
Well, this is where he's got to improve, or one of the areas where he's got to improve at least. He's got to shoot the ball better, shooting only 39% from the floor and 32% from 3.
Chicken for everyone, Stan.
Well, they need something. They deserve something for having to watch their team play the way they have.
This is for Bronny James in the NBA from the free throw line. He had been 5 for 5. He got a lot of burden on his shoulders. He's been given a lot of opportunities, but his coaching staff raves. James for 3, looking for his first in the league, and that's it. His first made 9 3-pointers in the NBA.
Brian Anderson, the James Whisperer. He called, and now you got Bronny's first made 3.
Oh, I like that. I like part of the family now.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that would be nice, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
That could be a considerable windfall.
25-year-old out of Missouri inside. There's Eubanks. Eubanks, he is bench coach.
I think he is. I think he'll bring great energy and physicality and help them when they take Zubac. Eubanks will give them another option. Patty Mills, who's been struggling to shoot the ball in his limited.
NBA first right here. Bronny James. And he got that Laker bench.
This has to be, I mean, nobody else has done it in this league. And it just has to be an unbelievable feeling to and watch your son make his first 3. I can't even imagine what that's got to feel like for him. Having a lot better night than he's having.
Ready to move on. Still grinding over there, still coaching.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Bones Highland sticks another 3.
Well, we know Bones Highland disciplined to his game, as we see right there, just taking a foul for no reason. But he was getting pranked.
Said he was about to watch a movie with his wife, and surprise expected back soon. Final minutes here at Intuit Dome. A lot of the players very deep on their roster, an opportunity to play. Both teams gives it up. Jefferson throws it down. Trey Jemison out of UAB. His second year here in the NBA. Playing in his third straight game. Patty Mills.
International players, too. You watch Patty Mills play for the Australian team, and he's as good as...
Probably get more playing time coming over in that trade. Eubanks figures to have a key role here off the Bones Highland. Ooh, wow. Fouled hard and hit the ground hard.
Wow.
Man. Having a hard time shaking that off.
He is hurt.
Bronny James called for the foul. And they're going
Ended hard, but let's not make this a flagrant foul. My gosh, there's no follow through.
quick review. Officials agree. Actually, Bronny got some Highland doing his best to shake it off. Maybe the officials go to the replay monitor to give him a chance. Like when a home plate umpire comes around, sweeps off home plate, you know, little courtesy.
Referees you bring somebody out to wipe up the floor.
Yeah.
Something to just buy the guy a little bit of time.
The Bones had it going a little bit in Denver. There was a window there when he had a little run with a regular rotation with the Clippers.
Hey, it's hard. It's hard to make it to the NBA. Number one, he's done.
Patty Mills trying to deny Bronny James. Now, man is on him, and final minute of play. Highland with a steal. Well, this is the group from the Clippers that came back flat after their road trip, coach.
Absolutely. If the rotation guys had played with this kind of effort.
Amel Traore from France, a rookie. Post-game shows coming your way. Lefko and a lot to discuss this week, especially with the trade deadline coming Thursday. And we'll be back with you Thursday.
It's a great win for the Lakers. Only their 10th in 44.
9 of their last 11 games. Luka Doncic